Hello! Welcome to the final stream of The Sims 4 Legacy Challenge number 3. No, The Sims 4 number 2. The Sims Legacy Challenge number 3. The first one was The Sims 3. 3, 4, whatever. 2? I don't know. Lots of numbers. It is a numerical legacy indeed. And we're loading it up. No matter how long it takes, no matter how long this stream goes on, we're finishing it here tonight because I'm starting a new game on next Sunday. Also, forgive the noise because I'm on the road again and on my laptop rather than my desktop, and the fan is going insane. Hello Hicklable, hello Lou, and hello Bram Henry in chat. The three early starters as usual. Occasionally joined by Sparkly Pants. And who's the other early guy? I'm not forgetting anyone's name, I just can't remember which is the other one who's always early. Let's load up and see what's going on. So yeah, I'm still thinking about games to start on next Sunday, what my next challenge will be. I have a few ideas floating around. I might discuss them during the stream when more people are online, you know, because it's good to have a big audience when you talk about these things and get a more general feedback. Not that, well, you guys are the ones who are going to be there early every day. You're going to have to put up with most of whatever it is, so weigh your opinions more, baby. Oh, of course, playing on this laptop as well, the game is a little jumpy on my end, but I don't think it looks jumpy in the stream. So it'll annoy me, it won't annoy you guys. Yeah, I'll get over it. Chanty is 5 days away from growing up. He's got his manners, his emotional control, his empathy, his conflict resolution, and his responsibility all on top. Lady Smyton, hello, welcome. Hicklable assures me the stream doesn't look jumpy on her end. Okay. That's fine. That's perfect. It's not even... It's a weird sort of flickeriness I get, but I think maybe it's because I've got... my broadcasting software and the game running at the same time, and it's probably some lag between, like, on my screen rather than in the actual running of the game, which might be why only I can see it. Or else, like, my retinas have become scrambled and it's a problem with my eyesight, and in which case send an ambulance. If I do start to bleed from my eyeballs, I will let you all know, and we will know it's an emergency. But so far so good. TV season premiere. Oh wow, maybe that's my new series that's premiering. Whatever my next streaming series is. Kandokaz, hello, welcome. Oh, everyone's in here early today. Everyone wants to see the finale. A TV premiere in our finale. That's kind of fitting somehow. Chanty is eating his breakfast salad. He's hugging his brother goodbye. Lady Smyton volunteered with a hedgehog rescue today. Did you by any chance rescue our hedgehog? What's his name? Who lives... Oh, we got rid of that. He lived in the cage here. Remember him? And he kept dying every time the house loaded up. I hope somebody helped him. If not you, then someone at the rescue might have. Oh my god, is he late for school? He is, and he hasn't even started his homework. This isn't going to look good. It'll be fine. He doesn't have to hold down a job for very long. Just long enough to actually have kids. So we're okay. And his our friend, Ali Al-Habib. Oh, he needs to pee. No one has... He's still new here, so he doesn't know he can just wander in and use the bathroom. He thinks he has to ask. So he's just being really polite. Here, Ali, you can use that. Sugarberry subscribed. Oh, wow, thank you. That's great. I hope that Sugarberry isn't some alias for Gnawberry, our long lost berry themed sim relative. Maybe it's Strawberry, his old alter ego, come back from the void. Somehow he's fallen through universes to subscribe to this stream, and I don't know where that sentence was going. Did he ever get uploaded to the gallery? Says Bram Henry. No, I'll upload the entire family at the end of this stream, and then you guys can download like all of them together if you like. I think that would be cool, and I'll stick the house up as well, because why not? And yeah, then we might use him to start the next legacy challenge when we get back to The Sims, and we can yeah, we can, you know, make the Al Habib family live out their various generations. What you hear? You hear? No, don't turn to drink now. Look, this challenge is ending, but the story never ends. There'll be other things. You hear? Oh, he's out of blood. That's not good. It's bad when you're a human. It's well, no, it's probably worse when you're a human. It's just bad when you're a vampire, because, you know, when you're a vampire, you can just order more online. If you're a human and you run out of blood and you start ordering it online, I don't think it's going to arrive in time to save you. In fact, I don't think you'll be able to complete the order. So, Mr. Al Habib, how are things? Oh, they're alright. He's just coming in to watch television with his love. Oh, Hamza wants a walk. Here, take Hamza for a short walk. He's watching some romance. Ali Al Habib loves soap operas. Romantic soap operas, that's his thing. What's the name of the dragon in Neverending Story? Could that be the name of the legacy ending baby? That name is Falcor, I believe. Yes, we can end with a Falcor. I think that kind of fits. It's a nice name. Okay, let's go supersell all this money as well. Make ourselves extra rich before we end. There's also, if there's twins, we could call the other one Artax, after the horse from the Neverending Story. The two animal companions on Atreyu's journey. Sugarberry is Gnawberry's illegitimate daughter. Oh, wow. And that is from the lady herself. So now we know what's going on. Then it's as if the legacy is never truly over, because Falcor will live on. Ah, yeah, that's kind of touching. I like that. It's poignant. It's poignant, if I was to pronounce it phonetically. Or not phonetically, spellingly. It's the opposite of phonetically. We pronounce it how it's spelled, not how it sounds. I don't know. Where does phonetically come? Oh, it probably comes from phonics and stuff. Because I always think phonetically and phoenix. And I'm like, what do phoenixes have to do? Do they just have really good diction? Should Chanty invite Colin over? Oops. Yes. Let's have Colin over. Come on, Chanty. Let's meet him. Is that Colin? What's happened to his hair? He's got weird, awful dreads. Let's fix his bad relationship with Riker Hackett Jones, his longtime rival. And look, Casanova is just kicking dirt about because he's upset. Oh, look at his back, it's Ali. Let's discuss colour theory. You're right, I'll go talk to them the next time I see them. Good for you, Colin. Let's see what he does for a career. Does he have one? I doubt he does. We can share a secret with him as well. that the universe revolves around this house, and nothing that he does really makes any difference in the world. That might be a bit harsh, actually. I don't think Chanty would say that. Chanty's a good boy. Oh, we have to go watch that TV series premiere. Come on, Colin. Game of Llamas is the TV series. Okay. It's a new series of Game of Llamas, which is either something similar to Game of Thrones, or else it's some sort of sport involving llamas. Who knows? It could be both. It's like, oh, here it is. It's set in Egypt. Like all Sim TV shows, it begins in Egypt with a man entering a tomb, and quickly progresses to him creeping along and being set on fire. It's very predictable. There's very few script writers in the Sim world. I suppose because no one ever takes the writing career, so there's such a limited pool of stories to choose from. That's why they all end up being roughly the same. The Sims are simple folk, though. You know, they don't need any complexity in their entertainment. They don't have these big city values or expectations. They just want to watch a guy break into a temple and get set on fire. Round the clock, every day. Who'll sit on the Iron Llama? I don't know. Hopefully not Ali. Like, he's kind of big. He'd probably injure it. Yahir could. Yahir can sit on the Iron Llama. He's immortal. He's very pale. It gives him a sort of regal look, like he hasn't been out working under the sun. And he also he's got lots of kids who could like inherit the llama after him. He's dressed really classy, and he's really, really skinny, so he's not going to break it. It won't even know he's sitting on there. It'll just be like a real special secret that he's on there. No, that people will ask the llama. It's like, is anyone on your back? And the llama will be like, no, I don't think so. And they'll be like, but then who's? And Yahir will look down at them and just go, shh. And be like, I mean, of course there isn't anybody up there. And yeah, that's the TV series. Sugarberry asks, is sitting on the Iron Llama a euphemism for something sexual? Yes. I think so. I'm not sure what. But it's whatever your imagination tells you it is. Now Chanty needs to sleep again. What is it with this guy needing to sleep every night? God, so needy. So yeah, I was thinking of games to play after this one. And I have a few ideas floating. I'd kind of like to play RimWorld at some stage, because version 1.0 was released recently, and I enjoy RimWorld. It would probably be a short one to play, because I'm not very good at it. But that could be interesting, and it's a bit Sims-like. Or I'm thinking I could play a game that I spent an earlier stream moaning about, but that I kind of do want to give another try to, is Final Fantasy XII. I see there's like a remake version or a HD version on Steam now, and it's got like a few different changes to gameplay and stuff. And I don't know, I'd like to kind of give it a try on stream, because it's a game with a definite length. I enjoy Final Fantasies in general, and basically, if I enjoy it, I get to play a fun game all the way through. If I don't, you get weeks of me pointing out its flaws and making fun of it. So that could be a fun one. Similarly, on a Final Fantasy kind of vein, there's also Final Fantasy 3, the Japanese 3, not the one that's actually 6, which, again, it could be fun to play. It's the one with the weird job system where you can like make people black mages, white mages, or whatever. So that could be kind of fun, and you can name all your characters. But yeah, I haven't finished that one. Those are basically the two single player ones I've never finished. So I'd like to try those maybe on stream. What other games were there? Of course, there's the Elder Scrolls. I could do Morrowind, or the other one, Oblivion. They could be fun. I could go really mad and play like Daggerfall, but I hear Daggerfall is very difficult to play. But it might be a good try. Okay. Kando Kaz, Bram Henry, Lou and Hicklable, I think they all sound great. So, this is good. Okay. Kando Kaz says to check Urban... telling Sugarberry to check Urban Dictionary, presumably for Iron Llama. I thought she was telling me to check Urban Dictionary for Sugarberry, which I'm going to do, just to see is it actually anything. I don't think it is. That's a shame. Let's search it for... Hang on. Tuna berry is. That's close enough. Tuna berry is the most rugged little sausage dog of upcountry, apparently. So that's the closest thing to anything. Eddie the Munster, hello, welcome. He's the other guy who's early a lot. Sorry, Eddie. I mentioned earlier I couldn't remember the name of the guy who turns up early a lot. It's you. Congratulations. You win a prize. You win, I don't know. You get to decide the next thing that Casanova eats. Or tries to eat. Bram Henry doesn't know much about other games other than The Sims, but will enjoy watching whatever I choose. Oh, that's cool. I don't know. Let's see then. Okay, Eddie the Monster says, nothing, let him starve. Okie doke. Let's get him to lock himself in here then. Lock door for everyone. A prize is a prize, I guess. Let him eat death. Death shall be his takeaway delivery service. Oh look, are we down to 4 days till age up? We haven't got much left to do with Chanty, so I'm fast forwarding a lot because look at him, he's great. What's there to do? His only aspiration goal is to become an adult, and he's going to do that. Just, whatever happens. We'll just make sure he does his homework, he attends school regularly. Oh. He's not doing his homework. We've failed already. You get down here and finish this homework. Hicklable says, you'd know it's the final stream. I'm going all out. Maybe I am. Well, it's the big finale. We need epic plot twists and turns. If the butlers manage to live, Casanova might be our final grave, says Lou. Oh, well, that sounds like a wager to me. Who will die first, Casanova or the butler? It's the final, and I'm going to be saving very regularly because, I said I was finishing this game tonight no matter how long it took, and well, I don't want it to take that long. I have got work in the morning. I mean, it's flexible. I could go in late if I wanted to, but I don't want to have to go in late. Look at this. Eat someone else's salad. Whose salad is this? Well, it's Chanty's salad. He made it originally. I guess it's his. Really, if you trace it back. He who made it bade it to be his, as the old rhyme goes. It's not a good old rhyme. It wasn't written by a poet or anyone with any kind of rhyming comprehension, but it's one I like to live by. Eddie the Munster is doing his own legacy challenge, and his sim Brittany has had 4 children when he only wanted 2 because of risky woohoo. Now she's an elder about ready to die, and her husband Cody's going to marry Bella and have a child who'll be their butler because he loves that idea. Oh, fantastic. I've started a trend. Okay, let's send Chanty up to sleep. I actually have Risky Woohoo turned on in this, but we just haven't had any results of it in the stream because I've set the Risky Woohoo rate to like 5% or something, so it doesn't happen very often, I guess. We haven't had enough woohoo. All the woohoo we've done has been for procreation. These sims are, I don't know, I guess they're like old school Catholic or something. They're just, you know, they do it once, get the child out, and then they just sort of sleep in separate beds and barely acknowledge each other until they're like 80 years old. As it was in the olden days. Or, you know, here in Ireland, the 1970s. Chanty get up. Oh, it's Love Day. I didn't realise. Chanty needs to have fun, but he's got to go to school as well. Oh. I used to have a game on my Commodore 64 called Fun School. It was a little bit deceptive. I suppose it was fun. There was very little to do with school. Well, it was a little school. Actually, no, the title probably was fine. Yeah. Why am I clicking on the wrong thing on the phone? That's what I wanted. Sorry, I was distracted. But yeah, it was called Fun School, and it had a. What were the things you did in it? There was like a word search game with a robot who cheered if you won, and different educational things. It was pretty good. Although my favourite game on my Commodore was I had this paint program that came on a cartridge, and what me and my sister used to do was you'd draw a cartoon character in it, and then you'd flood fill the background to be the same colour as their skin, and then the other person would come in and look at your picture and have to guess who it is. So you'd only have the facial features and none of the actual shape. And I don't know. I'm trying to remember some examples. Like, say, one of them I remember drawing was Zippy from Rainbow, and I did his big sort of zip mouth and his eyes and his big yellow head, then put it against a yellow background. So you'd just see this big creepy zip mouth face staring at you. But I think I won that round. There were others though, you know, you'd draw the Simpsons or Sonic the Hedgehog or different characters like that. You could do it with paint on like Windows now, I suppose. Oh, except that it has anti-aliasing around the edges of your brush these days. So the flood fill probably wouldn't work unless you use the pencil tool. Here you go, there's a tip. You don't like the blurriness around your paintbrush, use the pencil tool. Because why? Oh, right. I forgot why Casanova wasn't in school. It's because he's slowly starving to death on this fine Love Day. Oh, actually, it's Love Day, so decorate for the best dance ever. Why not? Chanty went in with the hopes ablaze. He planned to make this the best Love Day ever. This was before he saw he had to work with crumpled decorations, no snacks, and polka music. To make matters worse, nobody else had volunteered. When the dance started, everyone blamed him for the lame time they had. Oh, Chanty. Funny enough, similar thing happened to me when I was younger. Well, not a similar thing, I suppose. Close enough. It was after I had just graduated from college, and I was out in the working world. And I saw that the Drama Society sent out an email asking for volunteers to help them paint their set for their Christmas panto on like a Saturday morning. And I was thinking, I'm still on the mailing list, and I liked that society back when I was in college. Why don't I go along and give them a hand? You know, those crazy new kids, get to know the new generation, you know, chip in, give something back. So I volunteered, and I was the only one who turned up, and I ended up painting the set myself. For a play that I couldn't have been in, for a college I had already graduated from. But they gave me a free ticket, and the panto was pretty good, so I kind of forgive them. Kaz had a VTech tablet computer thing when she was little. There was a paint program where you could make scenes with pixelated animals. She'd use a pencil to draw red lines on the animals as if they were injured, then fix the red lines using the original colours and pretend to be a vet. Oh, that's really clever! That reminds me of another thing I used to do with my computer. Back when I had my first PC, we had a paint program called Disney Magic Artist that had loads of Disney character clip art and everything in it, and basically you built these slideshows and you could put music to them and then play them, and it would play out like you were telling your own Disney story. And I think it was pretty much a trilogy of them I did, called Surfboard Mickey, that would begin with Mickey Mouse surfing, and then he'd end up with the surfboard lodged into his head and blood dripping out, blood added with the spray can tool and red. And then the rest of the slides would be him happily walking through town with the surfboard in his head and blood dripping down his face, increasing with each slide as it went on, until finally in the last one he was dead. So that's what 12-year-old Connor used to do for fun with his computer. This was before The Sims came out. The Sims wasn't out for another 2 years, so I had to do something. It was that or play Addy Boo. What was the other one I had? Yeah, I also had some point-and-click adventure game called Chrono Master. It was voiced by Brent Spiner. That's all I really remember about it. But it was about a guy who travelled through time or something. Pixable loved Addy Boo, making all the cakes. The cakes were good. I liked the vegetable garden. I couldn't save for a minute. Did the butler die? Oh no. Did somebody else die? It doesn't matter. I think the butler's about to die. He's going to go fix that broken thing there. One thing I remember from Addy Boo is there were all these songs in it that Addy Boo used to sing. For those of you who don't know who Addy Boo is, he's a little yellow alien who was in an educational kids game, and the song was hello there, how you do, my name is Addy Boo, blah 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 something something poo, with Robot my best friend, fun will never end, something 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 blah. But and then you would grow vegetables in your garden and make cakes. And there was a thing where, a theatre, where you had little cardboard cutout actors you could put on the stage to build a scene. It was truly a garden of imagination. But, it came bundled with my computer. This was back in Windows 98. We also got another thing that came with it called Gus Goes to Cybertown, which was a really crap rip-off of Addy Boo made by a much worse company, about a dog called Gus who was much worse drawn, and he would sing a song as well, and most of the song was him just sort of scatting along with his guitar. There weren't lyrics. It's they forgot to write them, where he was bum 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 shum ba bum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum bum Cybertown. Kandokaz points out, I said I'd sing on the finale, and now I have. I have sung Adiboo and the better part of Gus Goes to Cybertown. So there you go. Why is Adiboo not a contender for the next stream game? If I could get it to run on Windows 10, then I don't know. And if I still have the disc somewhere, I may click around in it at some stage to give you all a glimpse into my childhood. Oh, Shanty's in a real bad mood, and he has to celebrate Love Day. He has got a girlfriend. Let's see if anyone can gift him with some drugs to get him over the edge. Some moodlet solvers. Here we go. Oh, why is he going in here to drink it? He needs to sit down. I guess he can't drink standing up. Lady Smyton wants me to later sing The Final Countdown by Europe. That's something very hard to sing in unaccompanied. I think unaccompanied and not knowing the lyrics, but we will see. Casanova is imprisoned on Love Day, a fate worse than death. It makes his name kind of ironic, though, doesn't it? Okay, so it's still quite early in the day. So let's go for a little travel with Nina and bring her somewhere nice for Love Day. Now, you don't need to wash the glass, Shanty. I know you like to do this thing, but it's fine. Oh no! Wait! We can't leave the lot, or else he'll escape. No, we have to invite her over here. Why can't we invite her over? Oh, this is really weird. We can ask her on a date here, though, can't we? Maybe she's already here. In spirit. Just make up the lyrics, says Kandokaz, to The Final Countdown. I don't know. Maybe I'll try. Here's something I think. If the game show Countdown ever does have date unsuccessful. Well, we went on a Love Day date anyway. I guess that's something. Okay, let's invite her to hang out, because we can do that now. If the game show Countdown ever does have a final episode, it would be brilliant if they ended it with the final countdown, or just opened it instead of the regular countdown theme. I bet they've been saving for that. All I have to do is go, it's the final countdown, da-na-na-na. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, let's give her a Love Day gift of this painting that we somehow have. I think we got it from the observatory. She's in the opposite direction, Shanty. Yeah, there you go. He hasn't figured out how to work these grown-up legs yet. He's still a child at heart. There we go. Oh, he wants to give her flowers. Hang on. Give her some flowers then. We don't have flowers. Oh, I know where we can get flowers. There are flowers on the floor over here. What do we want? A crocus. Why not? It sounds kind of disgusting, but let's give it to her anyway. Oh, we can make her our best friend forever. We can't do that. We have a best friend forever. And it's very meaningful. I forget who it is, but I remember we have one. Lady Smyton's going to attempt playing The Sims 3. Okay, we'll see you in like 5 weeks when it's loaded up. Because I don't think I'm exaggerating too much when I say that. Oh, here we go. Love Day has gone really well. Okay, so let's give her an old embrace. We've got to get their romance up. Oh, why won't... He's sad. Why are you sad? Now he's uncomfortable. Oh, but she's fixing it. Oh no, he didn't like her gift. Chanty, I think you might be being slightly ungrateful here. Just sing about Love Day, she'll like that. Complain about heating costs, oh my god. That's Jingle Bells. Here, hug her lovingly. We need to get this relationship back on track. Colin is his best friend, of course. Okay, let's recite a love poem to her. Ah yeah, this seems to be working a lot better. Just queue up a few of these romancy things. And everything will be fine. Ask her a risque question. I forgot she has a big man voice. Why is he still sad? From unappreciated gift. Oh. Come on, you're in a suggestive conversation. You don't need this kind of baggage. Can they like woohoo or something if we interact with the bed, maybe? No. Let's sit and chat here. Okay, we'll move them into the bedroom. And maybe, it'll just get them in the mood to be a little more romantic. Oh, it's worked. This place is like well decorated. So there we go. That'll kick things off. Good old, nothing like having a nice painting hanging in a room to get everyone over the depression of underappreciated gifts. There's not even a painting in here. What are they appreciating? The curtains? Does she really like these? Does he really like these? One of them does. One of them is just obsessed with those curtains. They're not going for it. Okay. Oh, now they are. Now that I've cancelled the action, they've decided to go for it. In typical defiant Sims fashion. But look, the romance is so high now. So is that it? Is she... Oh, she's up and about. I hope she's not leaving. Let's profess undying love to her. That's what you do on Love Day. No, she's off. Well, that's a little bit cold. Poor Chanty, left all alone. I suppose she is a teenager. She does have parents to get home to. Let's make sure the dog has been fed. Call Hamza over to eat. Your hair is off to work. Good. Actually, Chanty's kind of hungry as well. I wonder, can he eat dog food? Oh, Hamza needs a bath. I forgot you have to bathe dogs. I was used to cats after our brief cat ownership. And I thought that was too much. Why did we get a dog? Let's just have some cereal. Cereal is like dog food for humans, but with milk on it. So it's got a bit of a cat element in it as well. It's all your pet food goodness in one meal. Toddlers can eat pet food, says Lady Smyton. Oh, well, we're a little late, unfortunately. He's grown teenager now, almost a young adult, so it's probably too late for that. I wish we could try though. How's Ali doing? Oh, he's got days until he ages up. Ali's doing fine. Actually, we want to make sure he doesn't get too old and like age himself out of the challenge. So let's get him a... How much does a potion of youth cost? 1,500. Oh, we can't afford one. Yahir probably can. Yahir can. Yeah, only Yahir can. But we might give Ali a potion of youth to keep him young for when we need him in the future. Is Monty's ghost still around? No, he passed on when we weren't looking. Unfortunately. The great tragedy of the ages. Oh, it's Saturday. We don't even have school today. Love Day was awful for everyone except Chanty. Chanty, who is going to... We were going to make him a writer, right? So let's get him to write a screenplay. I was very inspired, but he's decided not to write. Okay, let's get him to do something else then while he's very inspired. Let's get him to work out. Let's get him really buff. He'll be good at that. He's good at everything. Look at this barcode on his back so that, you know, each of our legacy heirs has their own code imprinted somewhere on them so that you can scan them in a computer and keep track of them. Casanova, how's things? He's still going. Still sleeping. Still hungry, but he's alive. Will we break 10 million simoleons? That's a question. I don't think we will. I think it's a little too much, but we'll see. Eddie the Munster has watched the other Sims 4 Legacy Challenge up to Connor the Third becoming a teenager in just 3 days. That's impressive. Lady Smyton thinks that Monty was just satisfied with the progress of the lineage and felt he could pass on. I think that might be it. That's the canon reason we'll go with, I guess. Okay, so how's this whole punchy thing going? Is he going to get another point? Or a point? What's his fitness like? It's at 2. Okay, he might get it up to 3. I wonder, are we going to get like a muscular Chanty? I think that would be kind of cool if he was like this chunky, muscular man like Ali. We could have Chanty and Ali fight at some stage and see who wins. Winner conquers everything. I don't know. Oh my god, Hamza! What have they done to you? Someone has wellness treats. Don't they? Don't they? I was pretty sure Yahir had them. Oh no, you know who will? Pooh. There she goes. Why is she very sad? Oh, from a bad love day and losing a friend. Well, if you look really hard, I'm sure you'll find them. They're probably just buried in the garden. With all our other family friends. Ali, why have you turned invisible? Oh no, he hasn't. He's fine. But Ali, your dog is dirty. If you're going to be our house guest, you need to keep a clean dog. This is Eddie the Munster's 8th time watching it. Oh wow, school is stupid. Oh no, who's saying this? Is this, it doesn't matter. Lower responsibility. It's fine. It was Chanty. His responsibility has fallen out of range. But responsibility is the easy one. Just go do your homework and that'll fix it. We'll patch that right back up. There we go. It's only 3 days till he ages up. When did we go to 3? I thought we were on 4. Well, I guess it's Saturday morning now. Maybe I noticed 3 days before. Maybe I'm misremembering. Anyway, let's get him to do his homework. And then his responsibility should be fine. I keep forgetting Patchy isn't his dad. Patchy is... I don't know. I don't even know what relative Patchy is. Great-grandfather? Great-great-grandfather? Random scarecrow who lives in the house? He's a bit of everything. It depends on which side of the family line you trace back, actually. I'm sure under some circumstances, Patchy could be his nephew. Homework done? Chanty, come on. Come on. He's one of those annoying kids. He's meant to... The teacher's only expecting 1 sentence from him, but he's writing 2. Just to, like, suck up. And now it'll make everyone else look bad. He's gonna get the... He's gonna get some kind of certificate or something. He can't finish... I thought he was finished. What? 75... It's more than 75% done. Oh, right. Here, Patchy can provide him with his... Oops, moodlet fixer, I guess. I don't think we can afford many more of these. It's all getting very close. It's coming down to the wire. That's the next TV pilot they have to watch, or TV premiere. I hear it's good, though I haven't watched it. But then there's TV shows I hear are great that I can't get into, so maybe it's subjective. I'll watch it sometime. Hickleable can't wait for the end of my Lego Doctor Who series. Yeah, I kind of left it on a 1.5 year long cliffhanger, but we did like play the actual final game about 1.5 years ago, so I know how it ends. I just have to edit it together, and I've been making very slow progress on it. But if I'm taking away the Tuesday streams for a while, then that'll give me a night when I can actually get it done. And so you should see that in hopefully the near future. It will just gradually drip out. What happened to Hamza? Something with Hamza? Patchy became friends with Hamza. Oh, that's good. I'm glad Hamza's fitting in and somebody likes Patchy. Patchy fans are few and far between these days. Oh, look who's woke up and realised he's locked in. Go electronic. Whatever that question was. It's for Ali. He got a performance gain for it, so it's probably good. Where are you going? Oh, scouts, of course. Lady Smyton keeps forgetting Sims 3 doesn't have multitasking or quick buttons for meeting needs. I'm not... What are the quick buttons? I know about the multitasking. But can I, like... Oh. Oh my god. Can I just click on these things and then it will queue something up? Or did that just happen by accident? Yeah, there's something clickable here. And yeah, she's going to chat on the final episode and I discovered this. Well, that changes everything. 10 more generations. No. Not going to do that. Oh, look, we can supercell again. Shanty's back. And is his responsibility back in range? It is, just about. Okay, we need to cement that, get him to do a bit of extra credit work. They auto meet their needs. That's insane. How did I not know about that? Oh, Casanova's gone before the butler. So whoever had Casanova, then congratulations. You win a prize. Lou used to read Sims challenges on the Sims 2 exchange with the little slideshow things. Yeah, I remember those slideshows. I used to make them of all my families and have a sort of run-in family history per lot. It's a shame that they don't do them anymore because it was a really nice feature to have. Oh, there goes the butler. So it was close. Why did he die? Eddie the Monster says, I knew about it in my old legacy but said it was kind of cheaty. Really? Well, the knowledge has been pushed out of my head by something different, I guess. Hicklable asks, did anyone buy the Sims 2 guides? I have one of them, because it came with the Sims 2 University when I bought it. And it was the combined Sims 2 and Sims 2 University in one book, which was very nice. So are we having trouble getting the Reaper to these bodies? We can unlock the door. Oh, the butler is being claimed first, oddly enough. Oh no, Chanty's going to be so depressed. He's lost his brother and his butler. That's like... I don't know who he's going to miss more. You can go eat a veggie burger, that'll cheer him up. Come on, Grim. Hurry up. There we go. That's one gone. Right, now he's still there. Grim. There we go. Okay, so the butler goes down into the butler mausoleum. Oh, I can't get a new pillar down here until Grim gets rid of the other body. Sorry, I noticed that my stream I was watching on the other monitor had frozen. I just paused for a second there to refresh and make sure that it wasn't broken. But it seems okay. So I would hate if it had cut out. I remember actually my Sims University guide, when I eventually read it, helped me realise that my Sims University hadn't installed properly. Because I think it crashed while the installer was running or something. But my game would freeze and I'd have to like Alt F4 out of it whenever a sim moved back from university. And when they arrived home, when they arrived home, they always had like 6 billion simoleons in their inventory, which seemed a little bit odd, but I kind of lived with it. And then characters like the mascot and all the NPCs and stuff just, didn't actually exist. like university was just like a house, and like I suppose they could go to classes. It was very weird anyway. Casanova Goth. It was Eddie the Monster wanted me to kill him, wasn't it? Eddie the Monster's toll has been paid. And let's do our Butler Mausoleum thing. And oh, Chanty is crying in a coffin. He misses being a vampire when he didn't have to have emotions. He's having trouble dealing with all these feelings now when people die. Look, he's sparkling like a vampire. I don't know why. Let's just have him cry. Crying should cheer him up. Where's he gone? Oh, he teleported somewhere. Oh no, he's lost emotional control. We can't have him cry. No, stop crying. Stop crying. He needs to stay stoic and emotionless and rock-like. Rock is in the type of stone, not like the wrestler or the mythical bird. Because I'm playing in a Dungeons and Dragons game with my friends these days, and we have to fight animals. Like, we had to fight a rock recently, like the type of bird, and every time someone said, oh, the rock does this and the rock does that, everyone is just like, oh yeah, but can we smell what he's cooking? Or similar things. It's very misleading having words mean multiple things. Oh my god, are we 2 days away now? We are. 2 days from the Chantapocalypse. Two days from his wedding. Rival thug. Fight the thug. Why not? And he lost. Okay. These 2 days should go pretty quickly. We haven't much to do. We just have to keep Chanty from making a terrible mistake and like messing up his life. That's all. That's the simple task here. It's all very doable. I hope. Okay. He's gonna have to get up and he's gonna have to cook himself some breakfast. Let us have him. We'll get him to serve something because. Oh look. Clean out the spoiled food first. He enjoys a good clean. Why can't he do that? Someone's beating him to it. Wurzel! Not your fridge. Let's get him down here. Get him to clean out the spoiled food. He likes a good clean. I still don't know why he's sparkling. He slept like the undead from his former vampire life. Oh. Oh, so there are bad sides to being a former vampire. Okay, let's get him to cook some scrambled eggs. Party size. We need enough for everyone. I was out Christmas shopping for my nephew today, actually, and he's too young to watch this. He won't be listening. He won't know what I'm getting him. But yeah, he's big into, like, he's 2 years old, and apparently, like, my sister says that his two hobbies at the moment are Postman Pat and cooking. So Well, in the absence of many Postman Pat themed things in the shop, we got him like a little wooden blender and food mixer, and it's kind of cool. It's like I don't think the blender spins, but I think the food mixer kind of mixes if you turn a lever on it, and you put like little wooden food into it and mix stuff up. So he's gonna have like his own little kitchen or whatever. And then my parents got him like a wooden toaster and a wooden pizza making kit from like the same range. So he's going to just be the most like well equipped 2-year old chef in the whole creche. Like the other kids are going to just be queuing up for him to cook their dinner for him. Like I suppose their wooden dinner. Actually, he could open a restaurant for woodworm. That's what he should do. Because or termites or any other like wood eating thing out there. What else eats wood? I think those are the only things, aren't they? I suppose worms might eat like damp wood to sort of break it down into soil. I think that's what they do. Woodpeckers. Do they eat wood or just peck into it to make a nest? Who knows? I certainly don't. Do not listen to me for woodpecker related advice. Oh, we have an exercise machine up here. Let's use this one. We never use this one. Let's get him to go work out. Look, it's almost Chanty's birthday. There he goes. His hygiene is being destroyed, but he does need a shower anyway, and he's a teenager. He's meant to be filthy. That's what they are. They're just greasy small humans with angry instincts. Woodpeckers are picky eaters. Or are they pecky eaters? Hamza's hungry. Well, and he's hanging out with Patchy. Oh my god, Patchy and Hamza, besties forever. I don't know where this happened, but... Oh, we can start referring to them as Pamza. And everyone will be wondering when they're going to get together. It was the scarecrow dog romance that everyone's been secretly dreaming of, but no one dared speak of. People talking about bookshops in chat. This I had a terrible experience last Christmas ordering a book from an online shop. It's not the one you guys are talking about, but like a different cheap online bookseller. For my girlfriend, I was going to get her this big like book of the complete like Paddington Bear stories, and I ordered the first copy, and it arrived quite quickly, but there was a big sort of dent in the spine, and I was like, I can't give that as a present to someone, you know. It's dented. So I took a photograph of it, I sent it back to them, and this was on a Sunday, so this was actually really good service. I said, like, my book arrived dented, could you please replace it or whatever? And they got back to me like within an hour and said, oh, we're really sorry about that, we'll send you a new one immediately. I was like, and you can keep the old one, it's fine. And I was like, great, okay. So I have a dented Paddington book. I'll give it to my nephew, just, you know, as an extra Christmas present. And it'll be fine. I'll get a new one and everything will be okay. So it takes a while for the new one to arrive, and it's going to my parents' house. And I'm in work one day and I get a text message from my dad just saying, hey, Connor, your package arrived, the Paddington book. And I just said, oh, can you open it and make sure it's okay, it's in perfect condition? And he replies a few seconds later saying, yeah, I've opened it, perfect condition. And I was like, great, perfect, okay, Christmas present crisis averted, perfect condition, Paddington. And then, like, I went over to pick it up that Sunday, and my mum met me at the door and was like, Connor, your book is not in perfect condition. And I was like, what? And she showed it to me, and there was a bigger dent in the spine than the first one, and a rip as well. I was like, to my dad, why did you say it was in perfect condition? And he's like, well, you're not going to read the spine. I mean, the bits you read are still intact. So I emailed them again, and I got a refund on that one. And again, they said, keep the book. And do you want us to send you a new one? And I was like, no, I'll just go buy one in the shop. So I did. But that is my tale of ordering books online, and why you shouldn't trust dads to decide if something is in perfect condition or not. I guess my dad's just very utilitarian about it. He's like, okay, yeah, the cover was torn to shreds, it's on fire, it's coated in arsenic, and is for the wrong book, but the pages, perfect condition. That's all you need. 100% great. But then, yeah, I had like 2 extra copies. So like I said, I gave the first one to my nephew, and I just told my parents to like give the second one to one of like the local kids. So I think the boy next door to them got a really cool Paddington book with slight damage. Well, I say slight. Moderate spine damage as an extra Christmas present. Kandokaz says, but the words were there. Yeah, exactly. that was entirely his argument. Pamsa sounds like the Pamela equivalent of Gaza, says Lou. I misread that for a second. Thought he was going to say the Pamela equivalent of Gaza, as in the place in like Israel and Palestine or wherever around that area. And I was like, that's an odd thing. What would a Pamela equivalent of that be? Like, which Pamela? I can only think of like, I suppose Pamela Anderson. Would that be like some sort of Baywatch spin-off? Pamza. It's like Pamela Anderson's character goes to work on a beach in Gaza. It's a lot darker than the original Baywatch. It didn't get past the pilot because it was too politically charged and too dark and generally not a good idea for a TV show. Oh no! Don't give in to your ice cream cravings, Chanty. I know you're sad. Pamza makes Hicklable think of a magician panda. That's interesting. I am the great Pamza, the magician panda. It's funny how you can replace the refrigerator and it still has the same food in it without having to like transfer it across. Oh, and instead of ta-da, he says Pamza, suggests Lou. That's amazing. If I ever have to make a panda character in whatever game I play next, that's what we'll call them. The only game I can think of where there's a playable panda is Tekken, I think. I'm not even sure about regular Tekken. I know in Tekken Tag Tournament on the PS2, which is the only one I ever had, if you chose to play as the bear character and pressed start instead of X when you were choosing him, then you got to play as a panda instead. And then when you finish the game with the panda, you got this weird video of like the panda doing a dance with a schoolgirl. It was very strange. He was also much bigger than an actual panda because he was like 8 or 10 feet tall. And I've seen pandas. I have seen giant pandas in person in Edinburgh Zoo, and giant is really a bit of an exaggeration. Like, I was, you know, on the one hand, I'm like, oh, cool, it's pandas. I mean, you have to appreciate that they are pandas and they are very rare, but they're a bit small. I was like, you know, do you not have any bigger ones in the back or anything? I mean, like, I'd say they're like the size of, I don't know. What would they be the size of? If you imagine like Gimli in Lord of the Rings, that's kind of their build. Like if Gimli was covered in black and white fur, then he would pretty much pass as a giant panda. So that makes me think, if they're the giant ones, what size is a regular panda? Are they like the size of like a small terrier or something? Hang on, I think my stream might have gone offline.